Smith breaking it and going the distance. We've been talking all week long about him hitting the home run, taking the ball all the way, getting one-on-one and scoring, and certainly paid off right there with the 63-yard touchdown run.
You know, we've talked about the physical play of your offensive linemen. They need a home run like that, too. They like to see
Oh,
that.
they love it. They love it. You see the great job by our center pulling out there, Jonathan Lewigs, getting a cut block, getting us into the secondary, and great job finishing the play with the cutback and getting the ball in the end zone.
Michael finished with 176 yards, 35 carries. He really was a workhorse.
Yeah, he was. And here we go for it on two. Try to get a 7-point lead. Good throw, good catch, just about an inch out of bounds, and that's unfortunate play we worked on all week long down there. And so it's 25-20, and they have the ball. And they start out, and again, we get great pressure, get a nice sack, and you feel good. You feel comfortable right now. And unfortunately, we let them get back into it with the little play down the field. But again, the pressure and making them throw the ball, and a real nice job by our defensive front. You see how we're controlling the line of scrimmage.
They call him for grounding, and that's a loss of down as well.
And then they try a quarterback draw and a pursuit. Good job by our defense pursuing, running to the ball. And I think it's the best pursuit we had, you know, this year with just everyone's great effort. And they do a nice job here on a play. Made a double move, broke to the corner, and then our young freshman safety jumped him on the corner, and he came back across the middle. And here the quarterback run. Very, very good play there by Freddie Burton. You know, just sailed out, got his leg cut, holds him to negative yards. They come back and throw a route, gets them down to about the 7-yard line. And, you know, we had it defended. They executed it very well. And here's where really we win the game here, just by great effort, good calls, good job of executing the calls, stop the quarterback run. Again, they try it again, and you can see us being very physical up front, not giving any seams, and again, stopping the second quarterback run that they tried.
You talked on the pregame show about how this is kind of like the toughest guy wins.
Yeah, it's going to go back and forth, and you just have to hang in there, and they throw a fade route. He's out of the end zone, and now, it's getting pretty tight. 3rd and 5. You know they got 2 downs. We're considering taking a timeout right here, seeing if we need to conserve some time, and they kept throwing it, and another incomplete pass, and we get to 4th and 5.
So now they've got to make a play.
And we get good pressure, good push up front, good discipline, to really stay in our rush lanes. I thought he was going to try to run it in, and we did a great job on the coverage, and you feel real good about it right now.
Well, again, though, back to that pressure on the quarterback.
And we get to a position here, we need a 1st down to win the game. They have all 3 timeouts left. We want to be, conservative, run the ball. But again, you need to get a 1st down, and unfortunately we didn't get it. We did use some clock. We did get the ball out there to the 10-yard line. And then the decision was already made, 3 plays earlier, that we would take a safety, run around, use as much time as we can. I'd like to see him go all the way to that flag right there and use it, about 4 or 5 more seconds. But we knew we were going to take a safety going in. And, he did a great job on the punt after a safety. And here we finished the game with Matt Harris, a diving interception. I know there was exactly 29 seconds to go, because that's when you could relax for the first time.
And it is a celebration on that sideline.
You see another look at it here, and they're trying to get the number 3 receiver down the middle. Matt did a nice job laying out and catching the football. And, it was a little nerve-wracking right there, because they just needed a field goal to tie. Traditionally, they've been a very, very good, field goal team.
I guess it was kind of fitting, as we look at the final scoreboard, kind of fitting that your defense is the group that made the big play at the end of the ball game.
Yeah, because they held us in there, and they showed a tremendous amount of poise, a tremendous amount of toughness. We had the turnovers where you hope you hold them to a field goal, and our defense went out and really did an excellent job. Anytime we had our back to the wall, I think our effort and our technique, our fundamentals really showed up. And our defense just kept playing hard all night long.
Now, when you had the football, and you touched on this a little bit earlier, you had good yardage all night on 1st down. And that's a real key, I would think, as you're trying to call plays.
Yeah, big key. And particularly against this defense. They have not given up a lot. They've been very successful on getting people to 3rd down, 3rd and long, 3rd and extra long. I mean, it was really scary going into the game. When you broke them down, there was 8 3rd and shorts. 21 third and mediums, 23 third and longs. So we needed to get to third and short. We needed to stay in third and medium. And to do that, you have to be successful on 1st and 10.
Well, it was a happy group of Razorbacks, as you can imagine, when the football game ended, and we'll get some post-game reaction when we continue in just a moment. Well, the Razorbacks obviously were happy at the end of the football game, and we got this post-game reaction.
I don't think I've ever been more happy of a group of guys that I've been around my life. You know, we've been through a lot the last couple of games. As everyone can sure see, we've gotten a lot better from where we started. You know, we've grown as a team, came a lot closer. We just went out there and executed well. We knew if we could get into the fourth quarter with a close game, we had a chance. Bottom line is we just out-executed and, you know, went out there, had fun, and stuck together.
Yes, it was a check for our outside zone, and the O-line did a wonderful job of just getting to their mans, locking on, just giving me enough time to get into the secondary. And then from there, you know, I caught a cramp halfway through it, but
really?
Yes. But
which leg?
no, I was cramping both legs.
You got cramping both legs?
I was cramping.
How do you finish a run like that when you're cramping in both legs?
The O-line said they're ready to get off the field. They said go and bust a long one. If they were call a run, go and bust a long one. And I told them, all right. And so I wanted to try to keep my promise to them.
I mean, we start to look more and more like a team every day. We come out and practice hard. And, I mean, we all look up to Mike. You know, he had a great game this week. So we all look at him as our leader. So, I mean, he had a great week of practice. So, I mean, we all came out and played good. So, and the defense played a great game.
I mean, I think it's got to be a confidence booster. I mean, you look at it, the caliber of team we just played, the defense we just played. I mean, we moved the ball against some good defense, so we just weren't able to capitalize. And tonight we were able to put it in and make plays when we needed to.
Something that you dream about when you're a little kid, and then you're at Auburn, fourth quarter, 30 seconds left, you get the win.
One of the players who helped the Razorbacks control the line of scrimmage in the ballgame was Malcolm Shepard. He's a defensive tackle and a very interesting story. You'll see why when we return in just a moment. One of the great competitors on this Razorback football team is Malcolm Shepard. Let's learn some more about the defensive lineman from Georgia. Malcolm